Here's a quick tutorial on how to add things to the LibGuides. So go to the HackShack LibGuide, there's the URL right there, and then click Log into LibApps. You should already have set up your account from the email that I gave you. Enter the email address that I sent it to you on, and then put in your password that you should have already set. If you need help with that part, come and see me. So once you're in, it's going to look a little bit different. So just very quickly, if you go down here and you want to add a box, so click Add Box, and obviously you can pick a different tab to work on depending on where you are, but just click Add Box, give it a name, leave this as standard. You can decide where in the column you want it, and you'll be able to change that later if you want. So I'm going to leave this where it is at the bottom of the column and click OK, and there's your box. Now you have quite a few options in terms of what kind of content you want to add to that box. Rich text HTML is probably what you'll use the most. This is where you have the same basic text editor that you'd have on Word or Google Docs. You can include links. Here's where you upload pictures, and you just click on the image. Browse the server if it's something you want to upload, or just paste a URL if it's an image you're putting in from the web. You can experiment around with height and width to make sure it's the right size. Just do some experimentation, you'll figure that out. So this is the rich text HTML. That's one of the things you can use. Another option that you may be using a lot is link. Link is good because we have a link checker that will occasionally go through and check to make sure the links are still working, whereas if you just stick it in as a hyperlink in that last thing I showed you, it won't check that link. So you could give it a name, let's say it's the MakerBot homepage, and then you'd stick the link in here. You can give a description of it if you want. You can assign a thumbnail image to it if you want, and then click Save, and that would set up your link that way. And another thing that you will probably be using a lot is media and widget. This is where, for example, if you want to embed a YouTube video, you go get the embed code, you stick it in here, give it a name, and that will embed it there. Those are probably the three things you'll use the most. You can certainly play around with these, ask questions if you have them, but that is a really quick basic guide on how to use the LibGuides and add things to our HackShack page. Let me know if you have questions.